Alright guys, this stuff's ready to go. We got the Finish Line 3 gun here with the 1/8 tip in it. We're spraying some feather fill high build primer, polyester primer as it were. Or we're going to try to. This 1.8 tip is pretty boogered up, so we're going to see if it'll actually work. If I can get it. I have nothing to reduce it with, so. This may not work. Stuff I may spray on like rocker shoots here. This may not work at all. You might be able to get it on there. So that's basically what we got. We gotta let that flash off. I'm gonna put one coat on it, and then I'm cleaning this gun. So I will bring you guys back a little bit later on when it's time to sand primer. See? Alright guys, it's about 8 o'clock on Friday, and this thing's in polyester primer. Cover up some of that scratch sin that I tried filling. Some of it came out good, others there was still a little scratch to it, so this is kind of what we got here. These couple areas. I'll probably 2K prime this tomorrow. I'll block that out real quick with some 220 and then 2K it, and then with the MP4 2K, which is a 45-minute primer. And then we'll wet sand that and prep these bumpers up and get this thing shot. Stuff was already starting to kick in the gun. I got some texture in it there, but all in all, I don't have anything that looks aggravated, and that's the problem I was getting with the lightning primer. It was aggravating the feather edges real bad. But this one was showing a minor aggravation, and it looks pretty good now. So This is supposed to be a 45-minute primer too, but I'm done for tonight. I'm going to let this fly. We'll look at this last spot here because this one had a little funkiness to it too. And it looks like it still might, right in there. A little bit of an edge showing through. I didn't get it that heavy, and I didn't get to put a second coat on this of that polyester primer because it was starting to kick. So, rest of it looks okay. So we're going to let that roll, and we're going to hit this in the morning. So I'll get as many of these uploaded for you as I can, and we'll talk to you later. See ya. Hey guys, it's Saturday about lunchtime, and back on the Buick job here, and I'll show you what's going on. I made an executive decision to pull the bumper covers off. Glad I did. The front one didn't have half the fasteners in it it's supposed to, and just made it easier. So now all I'm going to have to do to paint that area there and clear the entire panel is to back mask the hood gap up there, the door gap, and the fender, and I'll bag the car, and I'm going to paint the bumpers off the car. I may put the back one back on the car, but the front one is just too damn low to the ground, and I don't have enough jacks and jack stands to get it up high enough to paint it, and it's going to be a nightmare to mask. So here's what I got going on. I hope the sun's not screwing this up too bad. So the polyester primer did its job filling the scratches and things like that I just wasn't able to get that well with the filler. It's not my strong suit, so I just did it that way. And then this is the MP4 2K Matrix primer on here, and I've got 2.5 coats on it. I didn't get stupid with it. We got some sin on the bottom of it here, but that's the spoiler supposed to go there, but it's missing off the car. I have a feeling it's going to get tore up pretty quick anyway, so we're not even going to worry about the stuff that's up underneath this bumper. Everything else is nice. Everything has turned out real good, and I got these things pulled outside sitting in the sun. This is a 45-minute primer, so I'm going to have some lunch and get the car masked up and get that going. We're going to wet sand this with 400 real quick to start the feather edge in, and then we're going to hit it with 600. I've already been over these bumpers with some Ajax and a gray Scotch Brite it was, and I've still got a few shiny areas on them, so I'm going to take my scuffy stuff after I sand this primer and go over these bumpers one more time, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. So I will bring you guys back when it's paint time. I'm not going to do a masking video on masking this stuff up. It's the only thing I have to mask is a bumper and bag the, a fender and bag the car. You guys have seen me do that 100 times, and I'm running out of space on this card. I got 20 minutes or 25 minutes left on this SD card from when I started with 2 hours and 10 minutes at the beginning of this series, and I have not had time to get it off the SD card, so it's going to be a quickie. So I will talk to you guys after a bit. Hope you're having a good day, and we'll see you later.